Jess was visiting her friend in her East Dallas home on July 12, 1999. About 7 p.m. in the evening, they heard the doorbell ringing and opened the door. There stood a young man about the age of 23. He introduced himself as a salesman from a local security company, which was the largest in Dallas at that time. He gave his business card to the lady of the house and told them that 7 homeowners in their neighborhood signed up for home security activation and asked if they also would like to have the home security service. She told him that they had Jesus for their protection and did not want any extra security. The young salesman thought they were funny and asked if Jesus was another security company. They replied that she meant God's protection. He said that he was an atheist and didn't believe in God or anything like that. The women started explaining to him that God is the creator of all things and he made the heavens and the earth and the sea and everything in them. He asked them where they got this information from, and they told him. One of them went inside the house and brought a Bible and started reading to him from the first chapter of the book of Genesis. After listening to that for some time, he interrupted, asking who wrote all that, and they replied, Moses. He said Moses could have been another man just like him, and he could have made it all up. They told him that Moses was a prophet of the Most High God, and he wrote it by the inspiration of God, and he said, you people are funny. As the conversation went on, the salesman got very upset, and at one point he raised his voice and challenged the women, saying, if there is a God, let him give me a sign right now. Both women looked at each other, not knowing what to say. Jess then told him that he would be tempting God by asking him for a sign. As soon as she spoke this, his phone began to ring. He took the phone in his hand and listened for a message, but there was no one speaking. Then he looked at the screen of the phone and stepped back, staring at it as if he saw something very strange. Then it seemed like whatever was on the phone was gone. After a few seconds, he looked back at the phone and he said in a startled voice, look. Both women looked and they saw it written on the phone screen in bold capital letters, Jesus is Lord. Jess's friend took the phone from his hand and again the writing appeared on the phone screen that she was holding, and then it disappeared. Then Jess took the phone from her friend's hand. As all of them stood stunned and watched breathless, the writing came back on the screen for the third time in her hand, and it read, Jesus is Lord, and then it vanished. Jess gave the phone back to her friend. Apparently shaken, the young salesman screamed in a frightened voice, you people are doing something weird. Then he took the phone from her hand and walked few steps backward, staring at the phone. And as he approached the walkway, he turned around and ran to his truck that was parked half a block away and left the area driving as fast as he could.